right about there. Sweet. Hey, what's up? It's Jonah. I know it's been a little while. Haven't really been posting anything on YouTube other than shorts for a little while. So I wanted to do a little stream of consciousness, little yap session here on YouTube. Lately, I have been trying my best to take some time, at least once a month, and journal what has been going on in life, just a little slice of life. What do things look like in that very current moment? And I realized I love looking back at old videos that are essentially little journal entries. So I wanted to try something a little bit new, just sit down, yap at a camera, and basically do exactly that. Exactly what I do in a journal, just kind of give a little idea of what life looks like right now. Life is interesting. It moves fast, very, very fast, and so does change. It is January 28th, 2025. So happy to kind of sit down at the end of the month, reflect a little bit. But I also want to reflect on the last couple months as a whole. So 2024 was a wild year, lots of ups and downs, lots and lots of ups and downs, very high highs, incredibly low lows. But at the end of the year, in November specifically, things changed a lot. And I'm really excited about it. I had a very large career change. I quit my job as a full-time photographer to be a full-time photographer working for myself. So embarking on, for the first time in my life, really betting on myself and working full-time as a freelance photographer and video producer. So really taking on absolutely any gigs I can. And so with that, I'm now on month 3 of being a full-time freelancer. Month 1 and 2 had some incredible blessings and was able to hit the ground running. I'm no millionaire by no means. Actually, still, I'm going to be completely transparent with a lot of this, still making significantly less than I was at my full-time job. But I feel very confidently that we can get that going up over the next couple months and everything's going to equal out. Lord willing. So I had my first couple months as a full-time freelancer. November and December had enough gigs to really make me realize, hey, I have a chance at actually doing this, which is incredible. And if you're one of my clients watching this video, thank you so much for working with me and giving me the opportunity to really chase my dream of working full-time for myself. Now, in November, not only did I quit my job and start freelancing full-time, I also started medication for ADHD. That has been a very interesting experience. If you know me personally, you probably could have guessed that I've had undiagnosed ADHD my entire life. And looking back at it, there are so many things that just make sense about my life, my workflow, my creative process, really my habits. There's a lot that, looking back on things, life makes a lot more sense now. Got diagnosed with ADHD in October, started medication on early November. And so far, going well. Actually notice a significant difference. Of course, with stimulants, it's hard to know what the long-term effects are going to be. So I probably won't go super in depth in this video necessarily. Just know, hey, started this process. If you're going through this process too, I'd love to hear a little bit about it. Might do some videos talking a little bit more in depth about my process with getting diagnosed with ADHD and how it's affecting my day-to-day life as a creative. If you want to hear more about that, leave a comment. I'd love to know. Do you care about that topic? And if you're going through it yourself, I'd love to talk it through with you. I know it's not easy to do alone. So I'm very happy to talk with any of you about that process personally. So got diagnosed with ADHD. Also in November, Lizzie and I celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary, which first year's just been incredible. I'm not going to yap about how much I love my wife, because then this video would be about 12 hours long. I don't have the SD card space for that, so we're not going to do that. But the first year of marriage has been absolutely incredible. Really, really blessed to have a partner who I'm able to really just love and cherish, and know that she's going to do the same with me, and we get to have each other's back through life, especially with all this craziness and change that's been going on lately. Just, Lizzie, if you're watching this, I love you, and you're the biggest blessing I've ever had. Okay, enough about that. As I said, I don't have the SD card space to yap about my wife. November was a big month. Got to go to Arizona and hang out with my mom for Thanksgiving. That was incredible. She's lived in Arizona a little over a year and a half now. And just that really helped teach me the value of the flexibility of working for myself now. Like, was able to work a couple gigs right before the trip to be able to comfortably leave for a week. And that's something that I could not easily do with a full-time job before. And it was just incredible to have that flexibility. But then once we got back into December, had a fairly heavy first half of the month, and then second half of the month, if you're a freelancer, you might have experienced the same. It was empty, like no gigs the second half of December. And that gets a little scary. Made enough in the first half, like, hey, we're good, we're fine. But then January started to creep in, and hey, we're at the end of January, and I will be completely honest with you, friends. I have done 3 client photo shoots this month. And that is not enough to pay the bills, but I'm still really happy that I had those opportunities. And it's given me time to really lock in on the planning, strategy, and marketing for my business, which is something I've not been great at over the years. And when I was doing my photography business as a side hustle completely, I really, really neglected the marketing side of it. And that's something I'm excited to have a little bit more time with and to just figure it all out. If you've been following along lately, I've been dabbling a lot more with short form content, doing reels, YouTube shorts, the occasional TikTok, trying to cross post a lot of my content as much as I can. And that's actually been going pretty well. Had one Instagram reel actually perform pretty well and hit 80,000 views. And that was huge for me. Like, I've never had anything like that before. So just kind of documenting this, putting it into the world, just because I'm sure a lot of people that, those are nothing numbers, but it's just really, really cool to see a piece of art. It was an Instagram reel about cleaning lenses. It's just really cool to see something that I made get shared and viewed by so many people. That was really, really special and really encouraged me that, hey, I might have a shot at being able to continue this. So I'm really wanting to lock in and hit social media content creation as hard as I can, especially on these weeks and months where there are less client shoots. And it's tricky. I really thought that it was going to be, granted, I know that content creation is difficult, but I was very fired up in the beginning, like, oh, I finally have time to really lock in and make all these projects I've been wanting to. And then boom, writer's block hits, perfectionism hits, imposter syndrome hits, and it is overwhelming. And I've gotten far less done than I thought I was going to be able to do this early in the process. So it's slow, very slow process. But hey, we are moving forward. Very excited about some projects I have coming up that I've been writing and already started shooting a couple of them, as well as some upcoming client projects that I can't quite talk about yet that I think are just going to be so fun to work at. But part of why I'm yapping all about this in this YouTube video is really for accountability. I want to be documenting my thought process through freelancing and working for myself full time, kind of give y'all a glimpse into what this process is like for me. Hopefully it can inspire some of you to do the same if it makes sense for your life and your situation. and really just kind of document what is it like actually chasing your dreams at the ripe age of 25, when you are terrified and have no idea if it's going to work out, but you just really feel like it's what you're supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, I'm thankful I get to kind of carry y'all along through this process. And as I said, sit down once a month and talk about it, just kind of document what's going on. As I said, January's been a very slow month business-wise, but it's given me the time to really try to hone in on what I value in life right now. And so that's the opportunity to create, the opportunity to spend time with my wife and my family, and getting to do that at my own pace is a huge blessing. And I feel like that plays a pretty big role in trying to maintain the ADHD symptoms, which I realize, gang, if you're watching this, you probably figured out, you probably think I'm an idiot for not realizing I had ADHD sooner. I mean, this whole unscripted stream of consciousness type video probably shows it off pretty strong. But just know, I'm really excited for this chapter of life. Things are constantly changing. Genuinely, they're probably going to continue to change over the next 6 to 12 months. But I want to hold myself accountable to actually be documenting as much of that as I can and showing you that process and just hanging out with y'all. I really want to be making more on YouTube and just having an opportunity to connect with some of y'all. Probably going to do the same thing next month. As I said, I want to try and do this every month. Coming up in February, got a couple of fun client projects lined up, and then also going to be at Imaging USA. That's Professional Photographers of America's annual conference. And I won't go into it too much right now because I want to try and make a vlog about that experience and that process. But if you're watching this and you're going to be at PPA or at Imaging USA, my bad, please reach out, hit me up on Instagram, and let's connect. I think the coolest part about doing full-time full-time photography, freelancing, and content creation is getting to connect with some other creatives and photographers in my area and around the world, really, through Instagram. And so, hey, if you're going to be there, let's link up. Let's get coffee while we're at the conference. If you want to talk anything about my work or your work and just want to yap about cameras, hey, hit me up sometime soon. I'm really loving the community aspect of all this, and I'm excited that I get to share that with some of y'all. Well, I realize this is me just yapping aimlessly for, 13 minutes so far. Will I edit this and cut it down? I guess we'll see. I want to be making more higher production value videos here on YouTube soon, but it's kind of fun just to set up a little camera and yap for a little while. This is like free therapy for me. So, hey, if you, for some reason, watch this whole video and you care about what I'm thinking about, thank you. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Go outside, get some fresh air, and make something today. Hope you have a fantastic day. Love y'all so much. Bye.